All right, Coach, good win tonight, 2-0 here at home to start the season. Start with some opening thoughts for us.
Yeah, I did think it was a good win. I thought, I told the girls in the huddle after the game that basketball is just about adversity. And, the game that we played Tuesday night was just so difficult with obviously going to double overtime and just the emotional, ups and downs of that game. And 2 days later to come out and play, I thought we looked sluggish in the first quarter, and I thought it was kind of a hangover of all of that. But I just kept challenging our players, and thankfully they listen and they respond. And when they responded, the next 3 quarters for them, 9 points, 5 points, 9 points. I mean, that's a pretty great defensive effort, and quite frankly, that's what we expect here at Charlotte. And I think when we get our defense going, getting our hands on the ball, making them have to take really difficult shots, then it gets us going in transition. We get some easy ones, and then we look like the team that we should be. So proud of our team for responding, proud of them of pushing through adversity, and certainly happy to be 2-0.
I heard you say stay aggressive several times in the first quarter. Were you happy with that second quarter on?
Yeah, I was. I mean, I think our team is best when we are aggressive to the hoop and in transition. We want to get paint scores. And you can't get transition without stops. And then in the half court, we want to be able to get downhill on people and find some easy shots. And I thought we did a good job of doing that.
You've had Jada here as your point guard for so long, but when it comes down, you need someone to score. You can always rely on her. How's it feel knowing you can always rely on her for that?
Well, sometimes I can rely on her to score. It depends if she wants to shoot the ball or not. But so far this season, she's done a good job listening to my message. And that's the thing about Jada is she's going to do whatever the team needs, and she's going to play that role. And sometimes to a fault, she wants to get her teammates involved. But we really need her this year to set the tone for us and getting downhill and being aggressive. She did that on Tuesday. She did that really well today. And I knew she was going to have that opportunity just because of the way they played the ball screens. We knew 45 wasn't going to come out and play her, and that was going to give her space to operate and get to the hoop, and she did a great job.
Jada, you made the shot right before the buzzer at halftime. What were you feeling after making the buzzer beater to take the lead?
Feeling great. I knew we needed a lead going in so our team could have a little bit more momentum going into to the second half. And I knew after making that shot that, my aggressiveness needed to carry over. So that's what really helped me in the second half as well.
Maya, the defensive adjustments at halftime, what were some of the adjustments she suggested at halftime that you committed for the second half run?
I believe overall just being more aggressive. I feel like not allowing her to get easy touches or making her to know that it was going to be a body right there. I think that was my main focus. I'm used to kind of scoring, but you got to realize that you have to bring other values on the court, and I think that was something that I had bought tonight. I feel like being more aggressive, rebounding, boxing out. She was a big body, and just knowing that I have control as well. So,
Coach, how's it feel knowing you suggested adjustments and see the team really execute those?
It's great. I mean, I think as a coach, that's often what you're doing throughout games is finding little ways to help them grow and get better, little ways to help them respond. I mean, ultimately, they have to do it. No coach wins or loses games. Players do. And it's our job to guide them that direction, but they have the choice to respond or not. And, I've been really fortunate, particularly the last few years, to have teams that trust me. They buy into what we're doing. They listen to not always the tone, but the message. And for that reason, we've been really successful. Second half, we did things the way we were supposed to do them. We played things correctly. We were more active. We contested every shot. Maya was exceptional on number 45 down there. Didn't give her anything easy, but we also brought the correct help side. So it was just, everything kind of came together. And, bottom line, that's players deciding to do what they're supposed to do.
Coming off the conference tournament win, how's it feels for anybody to come out 2-0 to start the season?
Oh, it feels great. It's a great feeling for me personally, and I know for the team as well. But we're also, we're just not going to be complacent with that. We still have this is a new year, new team, so we're still building, and we're looking to do a repeat.
Yeah, I mean, I think, last year we only won 4 games in the non-conference, and, there were lots of reasons for that we don't need to go back to, but I think it certainly feels good to start off well, to get 2 games, to win games at home, which is really important to us. We want to show out for Niner Nation. We want Halton Arena to be a difficult place to play. And so I think, getting off to a good start is important for us. And Jade is correct. Like, that doesn't mean that we've arrived. I mean, there's so many ways that we can continue to get better as a team, and we will.
Coach, talk about the 30 paint points, 30 of the 57 in the paint. We had 16 assists tonight, 12 steals. There was a lot of balance all the way around tonight.
Yeah, I think this is how we can play as a team. I think Tuesday was different just because of the type of game. But I think this is kind of what we expect, to be a very balanced team. We have a lot of different weapons on the offensive end. We've talked a lot as a team about sharing the ball more. The 16 assists on 25 baskets, we're really happy about that. But you could see our ball movement. Like, we're moving better, we're circling better, we're sharing the ball. We had a lot of pitch one more, which is something we drill a lot in practice. And so I think, this is the type of team we really want to be. We don't want to be somebody, that people can just key in on one person. I think every game, every night, we have the opportunity to have different people step up and be kind of that person, and I'm excited about that.
And then for each of you to close out another good crowd tonight, really good one on Tuesday. Talk about Niner Nation showing up so far and keep coming back out.
I'll piggyback on that. I feel like the atmosphere here is going to continue to grow. To start off the season with such an entertaining game, I feel like that's what drew a lot of people back. But I think overall, it honestly helps our team as well. The atmosphere, the energy, the crowd, to distract the other team and to, play that mental game, I think it's amazing. And I think the crowd is recognizing how much that is an impact for our team. So I think it's going to continue to get better.
Like Maya said, it's a great atmosphere to play in. It's just been great so far, having all those people just cheering and knowing that those people are on your side and they want you to win just as much as like your family, your coaches. It's just a great atmosphere to be in. So Niner Nation, please keep coming back.
And then, Coach, last one, off to NC State Wednesday night, first road game. A good challenge awaits.
Yeah, we're excited. It's going to be a great opportunity to play the best in the ACC. We like to play games like that. Historically, I do have a tough schedule. Because I think it helps us grow and get better. And our kids are tough. I mean, it's going to be a difficult environment. There's no doubt about it. We know the type of team that they are, but we're going to go in there and we're going to fight. We're also excited to have the opportunity to bring a bunch of players on our team kind of back to their hometown, J-Mac for sure, several others. So it's just going to be a great opportunity for our team, like I said, and we're going to go give them everything we can.